Hey everyone, it's Alicia with Twisted Tarot, and I'm back for our pick a card reading. So this reading is going to be, are they an empath or a narcissist? So we're going to find out what Spirit has to say about their personality. Are they, are they toxic, basically? Are they a narcissist? Or are they, and not that we're not all toxic, but this is like heavy toxic. So those of you that have been through narcissistic abuse, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. So we're just going to kind of figure out, what the real deal is with your person. So thank you everyone for all your likes and shares and subscribes and comments. They are amazing. Your personal readings have kept me so busy. I'm finally caught up, so thank you so much for, keeping me busy and being real patient. I'm so sorry. I am in the process of setting up some events right now to do now that not the world is better necessarily, but that we've got some light at the tunnel a little bit now, so things are starting to tick into the upswing, and so I will let you guys know about that. So we have 4 different piles here today. Pile number 1 is going to be the number 4, this Ancient. I don't know why it's not focusing. So I don't know if you guys can read that, but it says Ancestry, Egypt, and Magical Inheritance. Number 2 is the Past, a Prison. It says Bitterness, Grudge, and Refusal to Let Go. Sorry, the light in here is... I like the daylight the best, but it's not the greatest for the camera, so I apologize. Then we have Nobility for pile number 3. Honor, High Standards, and Idealistic. Pile number 4 is Compassion. So we have Empathy, Sympathy, and Kindness. All right, so if you would like to pause the video, you can to make your selections. Otherwise, we will start with pile number 1. So let's see, is your person a narcissist or an empath? All right, let's find out. Okay, so just right offhand, from that card, your person could have some type of ancestry in Egypt, or they have a past life there. Some of their ancestors, like I said, ancestry, so not them necessarily themselves, but they can tie their lineage all the way back to the Egyptian times, which is beautiful. And they do have a magical, something magical that they've inherited from that. So it's almost like they've been called to do, the same thing I do, as a reader, as a medium. I'm psychic. I don't have to have cards to read anybody. That's just one of the beautiful mediums that I use to kind of bring art to what I do. So the decks are kind of the art, and I'm the channeler. So I feel like your person has some deep magical gifts here that they've inherited. So let's delve a little bit deeper. Let's get some tarot. Let's see are they an empath or a narcissist? Let's get their personality. Wow, lots of major arcanas going on here. Interesting. Ooh. Okay. All right. So this person could be an Aquarius. We have the Star card here. Look how pretty that is. Okay, so your person's pretty magical. They could be in the spotlight. They could have notoriety. They could be well known. Okay. And then we have the King of Cups here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Heavy Pisces because the fish is, usually this is depicted like one fish is jumping out of one cup, and I think that's actually what it's kind of depicting. It's actually jumping out of the sea, and that King of Cups is trying to grab it. So this is a very compassionate person, someone who's very, very loving. We also have the Devil reversed. So is your person a narcissist? No, they're not a narcissist, okay? I'm going to tell you right offhand, I can tell you right now they're not. They have very beautiful energy with the Star and the King of Cups. They could own their own business, something to do with like the way they use their emotions. They could be very creative, be an artist of some sort, performer, writer. There's notoriety here. So your person shines. Your person has a ton of, yeah, they have a ton of energy here. Then I also feel like, I believe this is Temperance, and I'm sorry, I apologize. This could be Temperance or Libra energy. I don't actually know this deck very well. I probably should have looked that one up, so I apologize. I will look at that here. Okay, we have the Fool at the bottom. Yeah. Okay, so I feel like your person is very understood that like divine timing is at play in their life. That they have a divine path, a divine mission. They're ready to take that mission. They're ready to cut out anything that doesn't serve them in order to go this route. All right, interesting. Very cool. All right, so let's get some personality, get some characteristics on your person. They could have struggled with addictions in the past, but they've overcome them in some way. And I think that's really beautiful here. So bravo for them. You know, that's amazing. Especially if it had to do with like drinking or something heavy like that, because we have the King of Cups here. So King of Cups could, you know, be a little indulger there. All right. A little drinky. Okay, yeah. They delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. Yeah, so they're they feel like they're a servant of, like they could literally be a servant or a past life. That's possibly what they were. I'm also getting that very strongly. They do like serving others. This is part of their mission. It's part of what makes them feel good. They do like to give to others. Some of the things that they struggle with is like doing what they do for money, because a lot of times, including myself as a reader, it's not about the money at all. Not even. I didn't even start this with any type of money in mind. I believed in myself. I just decided, wow, I've got all these decks. I've been doing this since I was 19, and I wasn't real serious about it and know enough. I just had like, started out, learning things here and there. So with this visionary reversed, they're also being like, a lot of people ask them to compromise their vision to make them more acceptable, and they may struggle with this because maybe their public and their private life are two different things. And so what they show to the external world isn't the same thing that's going on internally. Other people may want them to hide that, like in their family, like they could be ashamed of them, or their friends, or they could call them just like bogus or whatever. Or that they're like selling to the highest bidder and things like that, which obviously that's a that is a view in the world, sadly. But I make people into believers, but I don't make them believe, like in a way, as I'm saying this. It's not a way of making them believe. You just be your authentic self and just go about doing what you do and being magical, and they can be stuck in whatever else they want to be stuck in. You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of energy that your person's in. They don't feel like they can, or they felt like there was some type of, I do feel like there's some escapism here. Water signs do tend to do that when they're very stressed out or overwhelmed. They can turn to substances or eating or whatever it is, shopping, whatever the kind of like devilish energy is here. It also requires them to kind of balance their, sorry, I did go off a little bit. It's telling them to balance their shadow side and their light side. They're trying to do that, so that's why sometimes maybe in the past they've come off as being possibly narcissistic, and you're curious because in the past, yes, if someone is taking drugs and like I'm talking like hard drugs, I'm not talking about smoking a little ganja. Y'all know that that's never an issue. That's like the earth that was put here on the earth. It's a part of Gaia. Every piece of the earth can be used if used correctly, and it is a gift from the gods. Okay, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about heavy drugs. And I'm talking about a consistent addiction that drains their bank account, their mind, their soul, their heart, everything. This person is not themselves when they're in that energy. So that's not the same as being a narcissist. A narcissist is a personality disorder. that can manifest from trauma, and like by being raised by a narcissist, you actually take on those traits. And of course, narcissism falls hugely on a scale. Remember that. So on a counseling perspective, I can tell you that 1000%. You know, I'm not going to diagnose anyone here specifically. Like I'm just going to go through what I see. But this person's not that. Your person is not a false hero, but they feel like there's something about, they want to save everybody. Okay. With the shadow, this is one of their shadow attributes. This is just some of the things that they want to do. But then they have to kind of realize that they can't do that and take care of themselves, because, you know, a lot of them see that as being selfish if they do it. And others would also accuse them, you know, those low vibes would accuse them of being like, you know, selfish. And they're not selfish at all. The servant right here, servant isn't selfish. They like to help make others feel comfortable and loved and safe. Yeah, they like good food, good drink, you know. Warrior. Yeah, they're a warrior at heart. They have strength, skills, and discipline. They have a toughness of will. The false sense of heroism, they may think that they're like saving people, and that's how they view it. And that's not wrong. I'm not saying that that's wrong. It's maybe something that they struggle with because it's at the expense of themselves. Because here we have like somebody who is a hero. A warrior is a hero. They have stoicism, and they're self-sacrificing and conquering their ego. Those that are narcissistic, they don't give a crap about you, what you feel. They actually would love to hear what you feel so they can use it against you. Always. This person is not like that, okay? They are working on conquering their ego. They are working on conquering the material world and spiritual world in a way that brings them balance. Oh, this is so lovely, you guys. I really like this. Okay. All right, so far, no, this person is definitely an empath. They're not a narcissist. They fight for what they believe in. Okay, so your person may have like this is going to sound very strange. Some of you know what I'm talking about. Could have like a curse or some type of... Okay, so sorry. I ran out of space. All right, so they may have experienced a lot of loss in their life. The spirit of the crow is here to kind of give out the messenger. It's a messenger of the dead, a messenger of change, a messenger of transformation. So we have the spirit of crow, prophecy, messenger, and bad news. Sometimes they have to give bad news. Those that they have to give bad news to that are that they are like clients of theirs that they're reading for. I do see that some of you could be asking about like a reader, someone that does tarot, or someone that, you know, are they, you know, do they really have gifts, or are they, you know, really nonsense or whatever? And they sometimes have to give out that information, and then, of course, you know, sometimes that's not always received well. So be careful of what you hear or know about, or think you know about people and what they stand for. This person is very much about investing in something solid and stable. We have the spirit of the anchor, so they are trying to ground themselves, or they have that spirit in them that like tries to, you know, like I said, balance out the material world and the spiritual world, which is exactly like unlocking the key to, you know, enlightenment and types of ascension. So spirit of the woods, voices, goblins, and nightmares. So your person could hear voices or think they hear voices. They could think they're kind of going nuts, but really a lot of their gifts come from that magical inheritance. They could be very telepathic. They could be picking up on other people's thoughts, and then they start saying them. The other day I was doing that. I was out and I was in a group, and it was a private thought. It wasn't something that I was privy to, and I didn't know where it came from, but I just said it out loud. It didn't even sound like my voice as I was saying it, and I recognized that at the time. And both of the people at the table both turned and they weren't talking about it at all. And they both turned to me and looked at me. And it was like, they jerked their heads. And I was like, okay, I must have said something. You know what I mean? Then it was gone. And it just came out. Yeah. Okay. They could have suffered from nightmares. So then we have a couple others. So these are like kind of their, these are shadow, darkness, and light, excuse me, divination deck from Mystic Moon. So your person is coming up with the spirit of the fog here, and it says unclear, confusion, and shadiness. So this is sometimes trying to figure out who around them is kind of shady. This is like that confusion about their behavior. So, you know, that's probably why you're here. You're like, huh, well, their behavior says like something totally different. Yeah, but a behavior when they're under an influence of something is not necessarily a narcissistic personality. So if you're arguing with me about that, that's fine. You know, I see where you're coming from there because they kind of have some shady. And then we have this thief, trickster, and hustler. Okay, just because they do those things doesn't make them a narcissist, okay? But they kind of have like a jovial, the jester is not only like a thief, a trickster, and a hustler, like, you know, in this deck, it's also some kind of like that energy of like very silly, playful, fun. They sometimes like to, you know, break the rules, okay? Maybe they do hustle people, or people feel like they might be a hustler. Yeah. I'm a hustler, baby. Always get that. Always, every time. Never stops. Okay. All right. Let's see. Maybe some negative things go on around them, and that's why you're like, huh. Okay. Like you could be questioning it. That's okay. I understand where you're coming from. You're so easy to see through. So this person, they can see through other people, and they want everybody to know that. Like they're the like ones who have the radar for the narcissist here. I've been struggling lately. Yeah, this person definitely has been struggling lately. Look at this. With this energy, with something being unclear, some type of confusion, some type of shadiness around them. They don't like this. They keep getting kind of like prophecies and bad news and messengers and things like that. All they're trying to do is be stable, okay? They could be having nightmares. They could have ghost activity. Things like that could be happening. So, yeah, but your person's really, really struggling right now. Or the person you asked about, whoever this is. They're really going through it. It's really hard cycles when you're trying to get rid of attachments, addictions, etc. So just know that, like, that's, you know, somebody's low vibration doesn't mean they're a narcissist, okay? You literally have to qualify for the criteria. And in my cards. All right, so they may be asking Spirit, like, why? Why does this always happen to me? Why am I a victim? So they kind of feel a victim mentality, not going to lie. They've got that kind of going on here, but they may be going through something really hard because it says I've been struggling lately. Excuse me. So this Spirit of the Crow, the shadiness, they're kind of like, why? Or why are these... It's almost like the people are being brought around them, so it's not necessarily their spirit, but this could be around them, the Spirit of the Jester, of like thieves, tricksters, and hustlers. And they're like really annoyed beyond belief and frustrated with that. And they're trying to find a solution to that or to their problem. They've been struggling lately, and they're like, why? Why am I struggling? And again, like I was saying a little bit about like curses and things like that. I mean that there are like patterns that aren't necessarily just curses that just keep repeating throughout history. That could be what's happening here, like repeating things every 3 years, or 3 is going to be significant. The rest of this is like major arcana. Except for we've got like we've got the King of Cups, but we have 3 major arcana. Wow, that's really crazy. So your person, yeah, definitely is going through it. So we've got somebody, yeah, blowing bubbles, fun-loving, bubbly, manifesting, embracing the moment, airy, flowing and being in the now. So your person's really trying to just be that, trying to blow bubbles, trying to be the jester, trying to make people laugh. Yeah, absolutely. But we're kind of exploring a little bit of their shadow side here just to see, you know, just to get a peek into, you know, their psyche, you know, and everybody has, you know, bad traits, you know, we're not born perfect. And that's why I disagree with a lot of other readers about divine connections. And I always will. From a psychological perspective, nobody is born perfect. A divine masculine doesn't just one day become born in and it's like already perfectly, you know, a perfect man or a perfect woman or a perfect they, them, she, her, whatever you identify as, like a perfect person. That's not possible. That is not true. It's not how it works, sadly. You know, I mean, I wish it was like that. A little bit, but it's not. Okay, to impress, they're embellishing parts of their life to impress you. So sometimes they may lie a little. They may lie about what they have or want have, not want, but like the things that they have, it's actually wants. They're not actually wants, you know, or not actually that they have them. They may kind of embellish how well off they are, if they have more money or more status than they do. That could be your person as well. We've got sneaky behavior. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is strongly for those of you that are wondering if this person's done witchcraft towards you or at all or uses any type of spells. Yes, someone is casting spells to control a situation. So somebody could be trying to cast spells against you. I highly recommend looking up something to protect yourself, some protection methods. I usually use the mirror method. I'll try and link a few things down below if you're having trouble with that, how to kind of protect yourself, different meditations that you can play in your home and whatnot. Obviously saging, Palo Santo, all that good stuff is going to help as well. Cold-hearted, they're out of touch with their deeper feelings. Okay, so sometimes they may come across as very cold-hearted, like they're detached from them, and that's because they're probably, most of them can be somewhat detached from their heart space. It's probably because of how hurt they've been. So it's possible they've got like a heart chakra block here. Manipulation. They use the situation to make you feel guilty for expressing your concerns in the first place. Okay, so, you know, that's something, yes, that a narcissist would do. But that's not in the cold-heartedness for sure, but that's not overwhelming in this reading. So, but yeah, it's very possible that if you were to go to this person and say, hey, like, I'm really upset with this. Here's my concern. They kind of tell you, nah, it's no big deal. Everything's fine. When you are listening to your intuition, or this person's listening to their intuition, this is what happens to them, is they get gaslighted really easily. So your person could get gaslighted very easily and they feel manipulated. So this doesn't necessarily mean that it's their bad trait or they're manipulative. It could be though, don't get me wrong, it could be that they sometimes use the situation to make you feel guilty for expressing your feelings, and that's not okay. We all know that that's like manipulative behavior is awful. So then we got argumentative. They love to argue and create drama where there is none. Yeah, so sometimes this person likes to stir the pot, and that's one of their bad traits. Yeah, it's not so good. It's not so good. So what does your person need to surrender? What does your person need to surrender? I mean, obviously these bad behaviors, okay? And really honestly, like any type of spell that somebody's doing to try to control someone else, that's messing with free will, and that is not acceptable, at least not in the types of spells that I would ever use. So I hope that they are well versed, and if they're a young witch, they figure that out real quick. Surrender to miracles. So your person needs to surrender to and be open to miracles happening in their life. They could manifest this. They've got manifesting. Feel the events as if they're real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. So if they're really going through a rough time and they're kind of losing hope in humanity, they're like they're trying to get your person to kind of like realize that everything's not as bad as it seems. that miracles do occur, okay? And to believe in magic. We have dolphins here. That could be significant. Don't know if any of you have watched Seaspiracy on Netflix. I totally would recommend that. Don't know how much of it, like I never checked out, you know, any sources or anything like that. So make your own decisions, obviously. But yeah, it reminds me of that with the dolphins there. It's very sad. But your person could be an environmentalist here. So give yourself over completely to prayer. So it says surrender to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe and answers and support will arrive. So your person just needs to maybe get, you know, do a little prayer if they believe in prayer. They don't have to, but if they're saying like they don't necessarily have to pray. They could just believe that miracles are going to occur. And there they come. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, your person's really going through it. I do believe that is, temperance there with time. It's either time. Libra can sometimes be that energy, but that's not Libra. That's major arcana. What was I thinking? Oh, I was thinking of justice. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. So let's see. So there may be something that you struggle to understand about your person. I feel like they're like, don't look at it. They're like, it's fine. Like you've either already said it. Yeah. They're terrible to shuffle, but I'm doing my best here. Okay. All right. So tell me about their person, narcissist or empath. This could be somebody that you're married to or that you were married to. So it says union, wedding, married. It is a soul connection. So this could also be a soul connection. It's telling you that some eternal love and everlasting promise. Okay, so they could be someone who's married. But if you're married to them, you know, just know that they're not a narcissist. We have invest. See if they're the one. Spend time together. Make effort getting to know them. Emotional investment. Okay, so this is also something that's talking about, like, you may not know, got two cards about investing though. This person may be invested in the stock market, but you don't quite know everything about this person. So you might want to spend more time getting to know them, get to know about their situation before judging them, before thinking that, you know, that you can diagnose them. So I'm sorry, some of you aren't going to want to hear that, but that's the way it's coming out. It's just what they're saying. Self-indulgence. Focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. Yes, the shadow work is what I was saying from the very beginning. They're in some type of shadow work. So that's what they're being called to do. And it says self-indulgence, but here they're talking about, like, taking care of yourself is the healthiest thing you can do. You cannot fill anybody else's cup when your cup is empty. Okay, it has to be full. Doing the shadow work helps your person to heal some of these things, these bad traits, these manipulative, sneaky, lying, you know, bad behavior, gestury behavior here. Once they learn to actually, like, acknowledge and accept themselves, then, you know, they're going to grow. And one of the things about a narcissist is they don't want to grow. They don't want to self-reflect. They can be emotionally stunted as people. They see things only from the perspective of me, I. Taking another person's, their wants and needs into account are not high on that list unless they're getting something from you. Yeah. Okay. This person talking. Yeah, they like to talk. Interested, conversing more, awaiting message arrives. Text, call, email, or hoovering. Okay. So, yeah, they want to talk with you about something. There's possibly a conversation that needs to be had. There's a message from this person that might arrive through a text, a call, or an email. This could be to try to get you back. And that could be why you may think that they were, like, hoovering you back just to kind of discard you. No, that would be a true narcissist, yes, but this is not what I'm getting from this card. I'm really getting, even though it talks about that, that they really do want to kind of, like, this is something that you still need to do is, like, talk to this person and trying to see about investing in this person. Spend more time with them to see if that's what you want to do. Take it slow. That is the biggest thing I could say. If you're starting a new relationship with whoever it is, it doesn't matter whether it's romantic or platonic. just getting to know that person, take the time to really understand them and see where they're coming from, taking it very, very slow. Narcissists cannot keep their mask up for long, so they will eventually fall down. That mask will eventually fall down and you'll see exactly who they are. Now, this person isn't that. However, if you're trying to figure out if they are for yourself, that's what Spirit is saying. They're saying you need to figure out who this person is more than just what they're showing you. And your relationship with them may be very surface level and you may not know as much as you think about them. So I hope that helps. Let's see who this person is astrologically. Who is this? Okay, we have Virgo. Beautiful. Capricorns, there's that Earth here. A Scorpio. We have Gemini. And we have Taurus. Okay, so we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, so all Earth. We have Scorpio and Gemini. We've got 2 Leo cards. This could be their astrological chart as well. These are both Leo and Aries. Just to get some fire. Okay, all right. Let's see if I can look up this card here. Should be on Google Drive for the deck because I think it came with I think it's the Dilemma Tarot. It's a beautiful deck, so I'm hoping that it will load here real quick and I can just tell you guys a little bit more about this card. This card is very Taurian, so I'm not even, you know, like she's got a lot of flowers in her hair, like a windmill, like living on a, like very farm-esque. Let's see here, let's look outside here. Dilemma Tarot. No, I don't actually own that one. That could be why. Let's see. Don't actually see it. So maybe it is not in here. I apologize. Let's see. Novu. I think it's like a Novu Tarot. I think it's the Art Nouveau Tarot. Alright, so Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. I think this is possibly it. Well, I just want all of the I just want the images to come up so I can confirm for you guys exactly this. I'm so sorry I don't have the book and I thought it was here, so I'm gonna have to go look for that. Let's try this. One last thing. Oh yeah, no, it's not that. Okay, I apologize. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what I've already expressed. It's either the oh no, that's not it. Okay, So I'm going to pull a different card here for that, so that you guys can, since I don't know that one. The Hermit and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so, all right. That makes a little more sense because we have Virgo here. So this is basically, again, like a spiritual journey, like I was saying, with the Hermit there. Somebody who's not actually taking any action yet, that's really trying to figure some things out about where to go next, why they're being blocked in certain ways, how to invest in something stable, and they are maybe looking to get married, or they are married, or this was someone that you were in like some type of union or you have a soul connection with them. They can see through you, you can see through them. They've been struggling a lot lately, especially with the Hermit. They've been staying in, they have been taking care of themselves, they've been in isolation. That could be with what's going on in the world today, so that could even be the World card here. So yeah, because we have the High Priestess there. Let's see, because if I go through these, probably be able to eliminate what they are. 10, 8, 4, 7. Looks like Judgment there. Yeah, that's Judgment. Okay, so this is the Tower. This is Death. Okay, this is the Chariot. Fool. Oh wait, yes, the Fool. Starts out the tarot. Justice. Okay, so it's not Justice, and it's not Temperance. I think that might be Temperance, actually. This could be Temperance. With the Sun, the Lovers, the World, the Moon, the Hanged Man, I'm still not sure what it is. Possibly Hierophant and Strength. I don't know why I'm blanking. Okay, so let's go through the okay, so we have Temperance out here, and I didn't know Temperance was here, so this is actually Temperance, because I believe that well, no, this would be Temperance, this would be the Star. Sorry, so this is Temperance, that is the Star. So that would, yeah, the Major Arcanas. I'm having a hard time. I'm so sorry, you guys. I feel like this is such a big deal, though. Why am I not? Okay, what about the Magician? I don't see the Magician. Fool. I don't know if there's not a Magician here. Justice. Temperance. Sun. Lovers. The Moon. Could be... yeah, so the Hierophant. So this could be the Empress, actually. I'm assuming that's actually the Empress. Okay, so you have the Empress. So you could be a mother. I'm so sorry it took me so long. So that's the Empress. So you could be a mother figure. Yeah, you could be a mother figure. And be very grounded, talented. This is all the earth signs over here. Is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm sorry. Your person could be a mother figure. This could also be you kind of like trying to figure them out by, you know, kind of like in the reading, and they see you as being very beautiful, very, very attractive. And this person is very beautiful, very attractive, very abundant. So yeah, it is the Empress. I am so sorry. It took me 10 years to get there, but I got there. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching my channel. I hope that you liked it. If you'd like to subscribe, like, share, comment, or book a personal reading, the link is down below. And it will take you to Facebook, or you can email me as well. All right, I'll see you for the next pile or the next Puckett card reading. Take care. All right, so if you chose pile number 2, past is a prison. This is your reading. Okay, so we have bitterness, grudge, and refusal to let go. Oh my. Okay, so you can tell right offhand, and probably the reason you picked the card is because you were like, man, this person can't let the past go, or it's become a prison to them because they're very much romanticizing it. They can't get over it. They can't get past it. They may have some type of bitterness or grudge. They're unable to let go of. They may think that they deserve an apology. So let's see, are they an empath or a narcissist? Let's find out. Let's get into the tarot. Oh, and if you watched pile number 1, you may be here again. So I'm so sorry. Pile number 1, it wasn't the Empress. You guys, I'm so sorry. It wasn't the Empress. That was the Wheel of Fortune, which is a beautiful card to get. All right. So you may have been drawn to pile number 1. But I also just needed to let pile number 1 know that. So I had the wrong card. So sorry. Yeah. Well, there may have been harsh words between you two. This could have been 17 years ago. Could be 8 years ago, because 7 and 1 is 8. This could have happened when you were 17, and you wonder if this person from your past, are they a narcissist? Okay, first of all, they have a dirty mind. They just basically gave me 2 cards that 69. Or you're totally like laughing because this may have been a joke between you guys. So like talking about 69 and doing 69. Yeah, they feel like there can't be a victory of some sort here, or that they're in the past there was like some type of betrayal. I do feel that way. I know this isn't the 6 of Swords reversed, but it is the 6 of Wands. And it does keep them up at night. It does make them feel very trapped. They go over the pain at night with this Queen of Swords. It's over. And it keeps them a prison because they haven't taken any of those swords down from the wall. They haven't used them to heal, but they're trying to figure it out too. So it's like something about you, or about this person you can't figure out. Okay, they may be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. They may come off as very cutthroat. So if they cut you out, it was just like they'll hold that bitterness and that grudge, and they refuse to let what happened between you guys, and maybe it was pretty serious. I don't know, but they refuse to let that go. So they have a lot of hatred towards you. I'm not gonna lie. Like that 9 of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords doesn't mess around. They can be an older person. This here is depicted as a feminine. Remember, on my channel, everyone is welcome, no matter what gender you identify with, no matter what your relationship status is. So 9 of Pentacles here. So that's very, very like stable energy. You could be very like, or this person could be very physically beautiful. They may have a lot of money, or they've like saved a lot of money up, or that's what they're really focused on was materialism. You have 9s here, 9 and 9. So September, or 9 months, 9 years, 9 days, something about the situation could have happened. They could be heavily a Libra. September is usually up through like the 20, because my brother is a Libra. I know a couple of different Libras. This person is very logical. They're very adept at kind of like cutting through the bullshit. You can't like bullshit a Queen of Swords, okay? But they're looking like they're in really good energy. They may still have really hard, angry feelings towards you. They may still harbor some hatred. Judgment. So somebody passed judgment here. I was feeling this very strongly. We have the Judgment card. So yeah, they may feel very judged, or that like they live their life in the spotlight, or that they're constantly judged for like something. It weighs them down. They don't they hide their emotions. That Queen of Swords hides their emotions. Showing up very beautifully, though. They're not showing up real negative. Yeah, the Fool. Yeah, they're ready to take new paths. And Aries is kind of like, yo, you roll with us, we roll with you. You know, too many fuck-ups or one real bad fuck-up and we're done. Okay, so Queen of Swords, fire, you know, cut, done. We just do it. We are able to turn off our emotions. Not that they're not there, but that we're like, stuff them down. But you guys may have had really fun adventures together. They do remember those times. They remember those times when you hung out with like their dog and you guys went and hung out and had fun. So, you know, they probably do miss you. I mean, up at night, it gives them anxiety, you know. Okay, 2 Pentacles reversed. But it's their own prison. They've put themselves there. They put themselves there, or people see that they put themselves there, and then they kind of tie themselves up, and then they're like, I'm tied up. With this 8 of Swords. Oh my gosh, with the 69. Okay, you're so dirty. It's funny, though. It's very funny. So you got a masculine coming through. He's very cheeky, very lighthearted, very funny, likes to make a lot of jokes, okay? Yeah, you're full of jokes, right? Okay, it could be this King of Pentacles here. I can't take him seriously at all, but it's like stability here. This could have involved that you could be the King of Pentacles. For some of you, they kind of like, whoever they're, like, if they're involved with somebody, they feel trapped, but it's kind of like they've trapped themselves maybe into the good life. Yeah. Like, what is it? Like, is that a Kanye West song? It's like The Good Life. There's a couple that are really good. Look that up. Yeah, family here. They may have a family. They may be focused on their family. They may be focused being like King of Pentacles, having all those things on their shoulders, having so many expectations. They have expectations. They're highly educated with the King of Pentacles here. Highly educated. I always see that with the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is highly educated. Queen of Swords, also like book smart. So your person is book smart. They're very adept. They may have a family, or this may be somebody that you know, if you guys aren't in, you know, any type of separation like I'm kind of talking about, you could just be curious that it's like somebody in your family. Like, are they? And so far, no, I get really good energy here. So I get very positive, but we're gonna kind of break it down and see what we find. I'm gonna move everything up and over here. OCD gets the best of me. Yeah, you strongly could be messing with the Aries, okay? Or air or earth. Okay, so Empath or Narcissist. I feel like they've got some type of family's very important to them. And it feels like something they did in the past. Their family kind of holds a grudge over them because of that. Because of like some things that were said, some gossip, some type of, maybe it's like a co-parenting thing. I'm getting that as well. So this could be like an ex-husband, ex-wife. Yeah, mother. Okay, all right. Mother. Yeah, it was just Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day. I know this is not going to come out on Mother's Day, but it'll probably be, I'll probably put it out quicker than the other video that the other couple videos I was uploading. So yeah, we're going to do that and put this out. So happy Mother's Day. Happy late Mother's Day if you're getting this later than that, which you will, but so they are nurturing, they're patient, they're kind, they're stable. Look at that 9 of Pentacles. She's just rolling around. It looks like rolling around in her dough. Or like prancing through her dough. Has she been sitting? What is she doing? Yeah, she kind of looks pregnant, like very like beginning stages of pregnancy. So the person you're asking about could be pregnant. They could be getting married soon. I could be getting into a relationship, so or something's changing within. They're going to become a mother, and they're already pregnant. Oh, you guys, if you're expecting, congratulations. Okay, if you find this out later, you just come comment below, okay? I'm telling you. Unconditional love, joy in giving birth to life. Okay, so it's really beautiful. Thirst for wisdom and trust wherever they are. They're the seeker. They're just trying to kind of move along their journey into the light. They have a thirst for wisdom. They like to probably travel. If they can't travel physically, they may travel like astrally. They may be a seeker of knowledge. Like they may get lost in books and fantasy. And their like thirst for knowledge never ends. So this person has a lot of wisdom, a lot of truth. They've been around the block. They've been in many different past lives with you. You've probably been in past lives with them. The past lives. I'm telling you, past life. Okay. Thief. So we've got the shadow attribute here. Stealing money, creative ideas, affection, or other powers you think you lack. I think this is, people may misinterpret them and think that this is kind of what happens, especially with the money. It may be ideas kind of get recycled a little bit, you know, how this day and age is. So somebody could kind of see them as that, kind of like not using their own ideas. I think they mistake them because this is a very creative energy. This earth is screaming creative to me. The Two of Pentacles reverse is kind of like figuring out where to go, like what direction to go into. But maybe a connection with this person gave you a lot of anxiety because they made more money than you did, or money was involved, or they had a family that they were already taking care of. But then they had to kind of figure it out with you. Like I get legal issues for some reason. Your person that you're asking about could be going through some legal issues. Shadow attribute, fear of facing your own demons with the Exorcist. Okay, so the past is a prison. So they have something about their past that they haven't quite, they don't want to go back and relive. This maybe was a very, very, very sad, toxic, heartbreaking situation between the two of you. I do feel that very, very strongly here. I'm going to get some clarification here. But, yeah. Still getting empath, though. They're a seeker and a mother. They may not want to confront something from their past, but their past still follows them. It's going to follow them around until they confront it. Reconciliation. Okay, so yeah, I'm not surprised. Okay, so this is somebody possibly returning into your life. You'll be testing them. You'll be putting them through the test with this Queen of Swords. If somebody from your past is coming back, or the past holds a prison, or like kind of like this reconciliation. So somebody from your life, like this is a past life where you've been with them. So you've already been with them before, but this is also this life, like you're coming back together. Yeah. And when you do, you make this beautiful family. You make this beautiful family. Yeah. But this causes a lot of freak out. This is like a trigger moment. This is like when your ex shows up on your doorstep, rings your doorbell, you open the door and you're like, oh. You know what I mean? That type of thing. Or you just stand there and you're like, oh. Yeah, pay attention to the red flags, okay? Pay attention to the red flags with this person because their past is still kind of holding them prisoner. They still hold a grudge. They still are holding out some type of wish for someone. We're taking it really off topic, okay? But I did this in the last reading. Maybe not the same deck, but it's all right. Let's see what their empath narcissist, paradigm is. So, and they would, if this is a friend, they would like to reconcile with you. They would like to let the past go. They're not saying like to ignore all the red flags, but they're saying pay attention for those things, because if somebody's coming back in your life, you're like, whoa, are you shady? Are you cool? And Queen of Swords is like putting them to the test. Yeah, spirit of the dummy, weak, follower, and clueless. So yeah, they could be showing that type of energy at times. So, it doesn't make them a narcissist. It just kind of makes them more of a, a pushover. but this is like their dark side, right? Wild, untamed desire with the werewolf spirit. Yeah, so they're kind of they're a wildfire. They're a wildfire. There's like a firecracker. I was trying to fire firecracker. I'm getting that. You have a lot of wild, untamed, yeah, oh my gosh, desire for this person. They do too. They don't want you to be seen as, or themselves to be seen as a weak, a follower, or clueless, but sometimes they just kind of act like that just so they can fit in. Yeah. Spirits of the past, nostalgic, aching old flame. So yeah, this is someone that you have a past with them. They think about you. They're nostalgic for you. It is an old flame. It's still coming back to haunt you. You still have a desire for this person. Spirit of the book. I'm saying you read books. There it is. Books. New chapter, development, and unfinished business. So this person has unfinished business with their past. They're still in love with someone else. Yeah, I'm getting that very strongly. Spirit of the apple, test, offer, and temptation. So yeah, they're a temptation for you. You're a temptation for them. Like they want to offer you something. They want to kind of like see if you'll take that apple. Not in a bad way, but it's a test. Like I said, that Queen of Swords is testing that offer that's coming back through. Oh my gosh, you guys. What offer? Oh gosh, good. Okay, what do they want to tell you? Oh my gosh, this is getting so juicy. Juicy. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. I really wish they would put Days of Our Lives back from like 1996 to 2005 up so I could figure out what the hell was going on. I would totally binge watch that. So if anybody on a network television is watching that has the idea, that can take my idea to do that and creatively make that happen, please do. Please do. Okay, so what does your person want to say to you? Oops, just wrote it down. Okay. What does your person want to say about this? I never want to feel that way again. Yeah, they never want to feel betrayed again or feel like they're a follower and they're clueless. Yeah, and they never want to feel the way that the situation made them feel in the past. Yeah, oh yeah. I fear that you will reject me. Okay, so some of you are thinking like that you're just trying to pull this person in to just reject. This person's trying to pull you in to reject you. Okay, again, just pay attention to the red flags. So just take it slow. Figure it out. But I'm really seeing that this is really beautiful. This 10 of Cups. It's a very deep connection. So, and you make a beautiful family. And what happens if you're not the fool and you don't put yourself out there and you don't try and get through the anxiety about being stable and offering like a good home or whatever. Like it just takes one step, only one step in that direction. And then you take another step, but they're baby steps. Okay, baby steps is what they want me to tell you. Take baby steps with this person. Find out. I pretend that I don't care. Yeah, they pretend that they don't care, but they really care. I'm telling you. That Queen of Swords cares. Okay? They care. I wondered how far this would go. Yeah, maybe they were like, I wondered how far we could go. I wondered how far we could go. Could we have gone to that family level? Yeah. They pretend they don't care. And they never want to feel that way again. Like they can't put themselves back out there for you because they fear that you will reject them. When in reality, I don't think that's the case. Honestly see that your person, they love you. They absolutely love you. There's unfinished business here. They'd be tempted by your offer, but they would have to test you for that offer. So just be prepared. Be prepared. Okay, remember that? Be prepared. What is that from? It's a Disney movie, right? Is it Beauty and the Beast? I don't know. Whatever. You guys know. Put it down below. I'm sure one of you knows. Okay, so who is this person here? I don't get a narcissist here, you guys. I really get someone who's genuine. Okay, we have Cancer. Okay, they could be a Cancer. This could be in their chart. We have Scorpio. Pisces. Oh, okay, so look at those beautiful waters. So there's that water. There's where they care. Look at this. They do. They care deeply. We got all three of them, and they came out like 1, 2, 3, and this is like all different ones in this deck. So that's crazy. There's a lot in here of different signs. Yeah. Okay, that's why I got this deck, because you can get multiple signs, and it kind of makes up a birth chart at times. It's really, really cool. So Gemini, Taurus is here. Yeah, there's that earth and the air. And we've got Libra. Mm-hmm. Oh, I like it. I like it. I like it. All right, we have Capricorn. So yeah, some more earth. Libra. Guys, go. A couple more. Okay, we have Sagittarius. And we have another Scorpio. Yeah, we've got triple Scorpio, so that's really, somebody could have really heavy Scorpio in their chart. We have Virgo. I think they call that something. I'll have to ask Kimber, if you're watching, put that down below, okay, love? Because you know the term better than I do. There's like a word for it in your chart. More Libra here. All right, so are they a narcissist or an empath? Let's get a few more. Okay, so sorry about that. Okay, so my camera ran out of space. Okay, sneaky behavior. So yeah, they see this as, they are acting and sometimes act in this, so this is definitely where you might see like what's going on with them. They engage in some risky behavior here. Here's looking at you, fire sign. Okay, all right. Secrets, hidden feelings. Something is bothering them, but they're choosing to stay quiet about it. Yeah, they have secrets. They pretend that they don't care, but they absolutely do care. If you guys are no longer friends or no longer together, this past love, this flame, it matters to them. It sucks. They hate it. Like, it's hard being away from you. Manipulation. They'll let you speak first to look for weaknesses and establish a baseline. Okay, yes, that is some narcissistic behavior for sure. Let's keep going. We'll see. But yeah, that can sometimes be just anything, because you know how women are. They're like, say it again. Speak, what'd you say? And then we'll pick it apart. Like your specific wording. And then, yeah, oh, it just goes downhill from there. So, you know, there's a little bit of that. That sometimes happens. That can happen on the other side. Is like establishing something to like start an argument, to start a conversation. Sneaky behavior. So they are not always where they say they're gonna be. So this is what could have damaged the connection. Because your person could have been, you know, in places they weren't supposed to be, doing sneaky things, hiding feelings. And that's probably why they were defensive. And this is probably what they were doing when they were being this weak follower and clueless. Yeah, there's an emotional connection with somebody else. So they possibly were establishing an emotional connection with someone else. They were not where they said they were going to be when they said they were going to be places. They were possibly lying. They could have cheated. So this could have been exactly what kind of led to the separation for sure. So, oof, yikes. Yucky. Okay, so let's see. So far, I'm going to go with a no. They might have some shadow work to do. They need to look at some of their own fears. Those literal and metaphysical, you know, type of low vibrations that they're attracting. Things like that. If they're, you know, if they're with someone else. I hate to say this, but this came up in one of the other readings. I feel like you guys might have also resonated with that in one of the past two that I just did. But one of them was like kind of, they do like people to like be kind of weak and follow them and like clueless at times because it gives them power. It is a narcissistic view for sure. Okay, we have seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, and third-party interference. So there could have been that. So this may have happened in the past to really damage your person. So this is possibly what they were going through. They also felt in the past they were weak. They were a follower. They were clueless. They were that. And that's possibly why they were just engaging in risky behavior, just things they shouldn't. So now they need to graduate, or they're being asked to graduate to a new life phase or stage in a relationship. Someone has grown, healed, or evolved. Okay, so this is where I'm saying this person used to be these things. This person is trying to tell you what they were in the past is not exactly who they are now. Who they are now is somebody who wants to offer you something very stable with the King of Pentacles. Wants to offer you that King of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. But they're not sure how to do it. They're not sure how to make this happen. They feel very judged, or they feel like this could have a component in the spotlight that they're not really comfortable with. Maybe you guys have to talk about something like that. They could be graduating. Your person could have graduated. You graduated. Maybe you graduated together. Then we have girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, and having fun. So yeah, your person with that Queen of Swords, energy is happily single with that Knight of Pentacles. Very happy in their own energy, enjoying their own company, talking with their girlfriends, going out, spending time with friends, moving on and just living in the moment. It's really what they're doing. They definitely could, be hooking up with some people, flirting, dating. There could be some, sneaky behavior going on. They like you. So there's definitely, I like you right here. I like you. So yeah, you guys, this could be a friend. This could be somebody that, you kind of barely know. You might have resonated with pile number 1 for sure. Okie dokie. Let's see, is there any other messages for you? Okay, let's do these. I think we're almost where we want it to be. Oh yeah, no, this was it. Okay, so empath or narcissist. I'm gonna go with empath. So they may have been clueless in the past. They may have just been ridiculous in the past. They may have been stealing creative ideas or money or power or, being terrible. Okay, so we've got sunshine, good vibes, happy times, positive attitude, things going well. The answer is yes. So this is also yes, as in does this person miss you? Do they feel the same? Do you guys, do you guys have good vibes? Yes, you do. You had happy times. There was positive times. Things were going well. Do they want to reconcile with you? Yes. This is a sweetheart. They're very much confirming that. It looks like here's somebody you've dated, somebody who you have a romance with, or you're infatuated or want to kind of know. They do want you back, courting a gentleman, a surprise, treating you well, and sorry. So yeah, this is that person being sorry for what they did, but be careful, just be careful, find out. This person could have friend zoned you, and that could have been why. I don't really believe in that term really, I get what it means, but, they may have just said look, we're not relationship material. On guard, yeah, competing for someone at an impasse, guarded, needs space, takes time, and skilled interaction. So this person is very guarded. Maybe there was competition for somebody now, and that's really not this person's game. I don't think that they're going to go out and, try to compete that, but they could have realized that they were competing for someone else's attention, and there were other people, and this person is still stuck on a past person though. So if if you're coming towards them and they have a past like this, with this past person, they need space, they need time. They'll probably keep you as a friend. It's probably not going to be more than that. You guys have known each other in past lives. So I'm sorry, I hate to kind of burst your bubble, but if that's what you were wondering, I think that might have been for somebody on, wondering right now, then just know that that was what I was picking up on. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that it resonated. I get that this is a hard no for this person. They are not a narcissist, so that's beautiful. If you like a personal reading, the link is in the description box below. You can follow me. You can face me. You can follow me on Facebook or Instagram. The links are all down below. And we'll see you for the next pick a card reading. Take care. Okay, so if you picked pile number 3, this nobility, Let's find out if your person is an empath or a narcissist. Okay, remember it is general, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I am a channeler, so I intuitively pick up messages coming from the cards. So just because I'm saying something about like a traditional tarot card, that may not sound like the traditional tarot interpretation, just know that I'm getting other messages about that card. All right, so what I'm gathering about your person is they have, they may think that they have like noble blood, or that they are of some type of nobility. They could have a lot of money. They could have a lot of honor, a lot of high standards, and be very idealistic. They could have like a spirit connection with wolves here, or bats. I'm also getting that. Or with this person, you have that connection. So yeah, being able to tame their baser desires is also something that I'm also getting. So let's see, are they a narcissist or an empath? Okay, so what I'm getting is that the universe has taught them some really hard lessons. They are learning those lessons right now. When it comes to the material world, we have the Hanged Man reversed. So this is actually kind of like learning the lessons, coming out of some type of, excuse me, stagnation when it comes to work. So maybe putting a lot of effort into work. They may be trying to figure out how to balance like their spirituality and their physical world. This is a huge theme in the collective. We have the Nine of Cups here, so their hopes, wishes, dreams, something to do with emotional fulfillment there. Working hard at their own emotional fulfillment is also what I'm getting as well. And the only disturbing card that we've got so far, and you know, a little bit, you know, more energy as we go, is the High Priestess reversed. Okay, so this is somebody who... Well, let's just say that they need to balance their dark and their light side. They may not be listening to their intuition, or they may not trust their intuition. I'm getting to keep secrets about something, like about a relationship, like they've kept secrets in the past about relationships. I'm getting that very strongly here, kind of a shady energy. So, with the moon, yeah, moon is Pisces, High Priestess, Cancer. Moon is also Cancer as well. So they could be an earth sign. Hanged Man is also Pisces, or can be seen as Piscean energy. So people may do things for them, and they may expect people to do that, like to kind of cater to their needs, which can be narcissistic, yes. We have the Queen of Wands. Is upright here. So this is somebody with confidence. This is somebody who sees themselves in a very fiery, passionate energy, a leader. But she kind of looks bored. And of course, this could be, you know, we all have masculine and feminine in us. So they could be fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Doesn't have to be feminine or anything like that. So why is the High Priestess reversed? Well, they may tell lies. They may tell lies about someone with status. Interesting. Ace of Swords reversed, clarifying the High Priestess. Which is things are not clear. Things are not clear to this person. They may make decisions not based on emotions, but it's not clear. And based on like the material world, like those are the two things, but there's not like a lot of balance here. And then when I clarify the moon, we get the Hermit. So your person may like to spend a lot of time alone. They could really be drawn to like the moon and the moon cycles and things like that. The moon talks about illusions, secrets. They may be keeping some secrets, keeping some things hidden. They don't want people to know the truth about something to do with them. Something to do with their past is what I'm getting. They may be hiding their past. Yeah, because in the past, I feel like they went through tower moments. They're maybe hiding this too. Like, I know this tower is usually like coming down when it's upright, but I'm actually not getting that. I'm getting like the tower is either already come down or like something about the ego, like the destruction of this person's ego is required to kind of, for them to live in their truth. Yeah, Virgo with the Hermit. Tower is scorpionic energy here. Interesting. But now they're on a new path, a new journey. So in the past, maybe they did act with very narcissistic intentions, or they may have done some things that seem that way too. So I am getting some behavior in the past, possibly, yes. I'm not sure if it's still present for your person, but it's possible that like they had a real moment, like a reckoning with God. Like they could have escaped like death or something, or like some crazy car accident or something crazy. Something crazy happened to your person. Something just like wild happens to that Queen of Wands all the time. But there's Aries strongly here with the Fool just like going off like la-di-da-di-da. And then we get the Four of Wands reversed. Okay. All right. So they could have walked away from a relationship with you. You could be asking about a person that walked away from you. Yeah. Or there was a breakdown of the relationship here. Let's see. Let's clarify that Four of Wands. This person could be on a spiritual journey or like a twin flame journey. But there's still secrets they have to figure out about themselves. Still things yet to come. Oh, shit. Okay, then you got Libra. So maybe somebody was married and they got divorced, but there were some type of secrets around that connection, around that marriage. They want some type of justice in a situation. Yeah, they want to extract it, and that they're going to get it one way or the other. This area, I'm sorry to say, but like this fire sign is going to get what it wants. Okay, so whoever that is, they're very noble. They know that. Okay, they know that they come from a long line of like royalty. They don't put up with nonsense when it comes to relationships, or they're learning that in this lifetime. Still not understanding. Tell me a little bit, what is this truth about the High Priestess? Knight of Swords. Yeah, they may have made rash decisions in the past. Queen of Pentacles. Maybe the Queen of Pentacles said something like, this could have been a friend, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This could be a friendship. I'm strongly getting there was a friendship here that maybe devolved. Not necessarily a relationship that was like romantic. It could have been a friendship for sure that you're asking about. Judgment. Somebody passed harsh judgment on you. It could have been an earth sign, and they could have said some fucked up things. And I'm not messing around here. This is my channel. I cuss a little bit. You know, that's just how it is. I'm kind of angry. I'm kind of pissed. I see where this Queen of Wands is coming from. I see what's going on here. I see that like this person actually, like there's people around them that are very narcissistic. They may have grown up with like issues surrounding relationships. They might have like their parents might be divorced. 5 of Cups. Some sadness, some loss, some regret. But there's still love there. Okay, there's still connection, because usually that 2 of Cups. Although, yeah, in here, the 2 of Cups, this woman just isn't gonna, this person's not gonna turn around and look at them. They're there. I think they know that they're there, but they're like, you know what, you know, it's not worth saving, I feel like. Yeah, I'm strongly getting this as a friendship for some of you. Knight of Cups, yeah. That's emotions. Like, it breaks this person's heart. Yeah. Like somebody really passed some harsh judgment, used some really harsh words on this person, was very cruel. I feel like a Queen of Pentacles is very cruel to, and also this could be a friendship that, like, you're just asking about just in general. You guys are friends. Your friend goes through a lot, like a bunch of nonsense. They try and hide a lot of themselves, but it's kind of like coming to the surface. It's kind of like the High Priestess is almost being called to be more honest, more authentic, more living in their truth. The Queen of Pentacles wants to kind of like, you know, come together again, celebrate again, and like have this love and this friendship again, like revive it as well. So like somebody here wants to revive the friendship. So who is this? We have Aquarius. Flew all over the place. Okay, so they could be an Aquarius. We also have a lot of different signs here. We have Libra. Yeah, we have Virgo. Okay, so we have Aries here. Yeah, strong Aries for sure. They could have Aries and Aquarius. This could be their full chart, so just know that. We have Pisces. Yeah, Capricorn. Okay, so that's where I was getting that. There's that Earth. Okay. Okay, another Capricorn flipped, but I'm just going to leave it. But they could have double Cap. More Aries, so double Aries. Like a lot of fire. This person's kind of pissed off. Like, you know, whatever happened in this relationship got pretty nasty, I think, for some of you. Others of you, it's just, you know, kind of somebody you're just checking in on. Another Capricorn here. This is like a triple Capricorn, guys. Oh, and I'm from up north, so I'm from Colorado, so I'm not from Texas. So just know that when I say guys, it is not relevant to any type of gender. That's just, we mean everyone there. And this channel is all inclusive, so just know that, you know, no matter what your relationship is, who you love, things like that, like, you know, same-sex stuff like that, there's nothing, you know, transgender, all of that, like LGBTQIA, this is a channel where you're all welcome. Everyone is welcome here. All right, lots of Capricorn, lots and lots of heavy Capricorn. Like nothing else is coming out of the deck, and there's a ton of stuff in here. I'm telling you guys, more Aries. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop pulling because I think they're like, okay, this is it. That's what we got. Okay, come on, give me one more, just one more. I'm gonna be stubborn. Yeah, Libra. There you go. Okay, so however the person you're asking about could be very stubborn. They may have some idea like you owe them an apology and you should come towards them and tell them this nonsense, and you're like, no. So, yeah, let's see. Are they a narcissist or an empath? So mischief, play, and fantasy. We have a spirit of the fae. Okay, so they could be very linked to a fairy type of, they may keep like fairies around their home or something like that, or they are like drawn to like fairies. We have the spirit of the mermaid, so somebody could really like mermaids, beauty, untamed, and free. Yeah, this person feels very free to me, like they have, like this very like la la la, you know, like with the Fool like la 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 la, just like playing around, you know, have a beauty about them. With the spirit of the mermaids, that's very Piscean energy here, kind of like siren energy. Spirit of connections, fated meeting, soulmate, or divine counterpart. Okay, so yeah, for some of you, this is talking about like a divine counterpart, a soulmate, some type of fated meeting with this person, some type of fated connection here that's coming through. The spirit of St. Nicholas, gifts, generosity, and assistance. Okay. Okay, so this person is, you know, they like to give gifts. Spirit of the wind, activity, movement, and disruption. So something happened here. Okay, what happened in this relationship? Tell me, Spirit, what happened? Tell me what happened. Spirit of the witch, magic, psychic, and sorcery. Okay, so somebody clearly here has gifts, and it could come with like the spirit of the wind. They may be able to, like, one of their gifts could be something to do with, I don't even know what you would even call it. I'm sure you guys know. You can post it down below. But controlling the elements of in some way, calling on the elements, specifically wind. They could be using magic and psychic sorcery to kind of bring this connection about. Like, you guys it wasn't an accident that you met this person, not at all. And if you happen like during rainstorms or lightning is significant to your connection, it's not by accident. You are a gift to each other. There's like some generosity here with the gifts, and Christmas may be specific for some of you. You may celebrate Christmas. That may be really an important time. Interesting. Okay. And it's split the energy into two people. We've got a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Pentacles that are both strong feminine energies in this reading, okay? Doesn't matter the gender, but they're strong here, and they're sticking with it. Okay, so come on, Spirit. We're going deep. Oh, see? Yeah, they want to fall all over. That's nice. They're like, we don't want to talk. Yeah. What's going on? Yeah, and if anything, the Aries in this situation, I'm just gonna go with it. Whoever the fire sign is here, like brought this tower like to a swift halt, and they immediately pivoted and took a different direction and went a whole different direction. And it was very could have been very sudden. Maybe suddenly they just like up and left your connection and left you wondering what the hell happened. I feel like that could be for some of you. But they were a very, very deep connection. There was a reason you met this person. Okay. Are they a narcissist or empath? Lies, lies, lies. You have quite a bit of lying here, so your person could definitely, like I said, there's lies here. They may spread rumors about you, about how you're not magical, how you're not this, and about you and your divine counterpart. And yeah, I'm getting that. I'm getting that there's somebody real jealous of you here. To impress, they're embellishing parts of their life to impress you, so it could be very significant conversations that they kind of try to make themselves look good. We have pathological liar. They lie to you on a regular basis. It's best to let them go. Lies, lies, lies. Okay, so literally this person is bad for you. Okay, not this one that you feel the connection with. Like, this is your energy. Okay, so don't get that twisted. This is them talking bad about you. Even though you're like, they see the parts of you that are just like, you're very playful, you're very beautiful, you are very free and untamed, and you have a lot of beauty, and people are attracted to your beauty. But this person, they're attractive too. That's the thing. Like, they don't see that there's like, or they're like, oh, this person thinks they're just above everybody else. They may talk crap about your spiritual journey too. So you know what? Yes, like it says, stay away from this person. I'm serious. This is what it says. It's not messing around. So manipulation. They play dumb or pretend they don't understand what you want from them. So that's gaslighting in its smallest form. Okay, what else? I feel like there's more about this person. Cheating, it was a one-time mistake and now feeling regretful. Okay, so this person made a one-time mistake possibly and cheated. Okay, so this could have been your divine counterpart. And if that was the case, it's possible that you were like, if they cheated with this Queen of Pentacles or whatever, that's over. It's totally over. 5 of Cups, that's over. So, yeah, they went towards something that didn't even pan out with this 4 of Wands reversed. They wouldn't even know a divine connection if it slapped them in the face. At least not with that one. That wasn't a divine connection. It was an accident and a mistake. And they absolutely regret it, but you know, what's done is done. You know, you can't undo it. So, yep. You can't undo it. All right, so let's see here. Are they an empath or a narcissist? Okay, these are terrible cards to shuffle, so I apologize in advance. They're just going to have to be what they are. Okay. Yeah. This is what I thought. Yes. Oh my gosh, they are. They're absolutely. So here they play all nice with your friends or with people around you, and they kind of get you like hooked on them. Like they may give you gifts. Everything may seem fine, but then they're like hiding something, and they're secretly talking behind your back. And somebody said the other day on a channel about Virgo having secret enemies. I think it was Jess at the Chaos Witch. She's amazing. Please check her out because she's one of the very few that I watch, and I highly recommend. If you like my channel, I think you would like her too. She is very, very, very intuitive, very spot on. She's got good wisdom. So yeah. And she's quirky like me, and we're fun and like stupid and whatever, and we laugh through stuff, and I love it. And so she channels just, and I really appreciate her channel. She's kind of become somebody I can go to, and I really can't go to many readers, being a reader myself. So anyways, check her out. But you have, oh my gosh, the golden mirror right here. Self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, and love bombing. So this person with love bombing, they will give you tons and tons of gifts to blind you to the fact that this is not a connection that is like, that's spiritual. And you know this. You absolutely 1000% know this in your gut because you can feel it about this person. You can feel what a snake they are. They're a snake. The snake, right there. It says competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, and the other woman. So yes, this person, 1000%. I got some real cards already out here. And I already knew it before I did this. Could have been somebody you were dating. We have dating here. Okay. They likely were dating other people or being, saying things about your dating life. Yeah, this could definitely be somebody that you're dating right now. You may be watching this, you may be like, excuse me. Okay. All right, so this person may like to mingle in places that you do, so they may hang out at the same places as you, have some real destructive habits, okay? So look at that. Addiction to gambling, alcohol, or sex, negatively impacting relationships, toxic thinking or behavior. So this is what is their destructive behavior. This is right here. And that may be the way they see you or you see them. Obviously, you know, take how it resonates, but there's definitely some type of this behavior is what keeps them, you know, they're just mingling, dating around, you know, like not really getting into relationships that are really, like, they just want surface. They don't want anything deep. They really don't care about, you know, who you really are. Yeah. Yikes, man. Okay. So these are they're kind of giving me a little advice for you now, which is sweet and wonderful, and I'm going to get some for you too. But, yeah. You've got expectations. So confirm you want the same things. Prioritize the relationship. Expectation yields results. So kind of watching for this pattern again from other people. You may really be good with psychology, so you may have already kind of seen this pattern, and you know, I'm just reconfirming what you already know. So they're just being like, you know, expectations, like you can only meet people as far as they've met you. That's like a super popular quote, and that's exactly right. That's so true in so many different ways. So, and leaving space. So it says, give yourself time to heal. Right one can't come along if the wrong one is there. Clear a drawer for them. Yeah, buy. Clear it out. They're done in your life. You need to leave space for somebody who really loves and cares about you and cherishes you and is not this. Not somebody who's jealous, not somebody who is lying to you all the time, like, and trying to manipulate you. Yeah. So I think that you're already doing this. So it says make a commitment, but also, you know, with that spiritual journey, it's making a commitment to continue on away from this person and make a commitment to your spiritual journey and to yourself. It says, Archangel Michael, as the angel of courage and confidence, I call upon you to lend me your strength. Allow me to commit to myself, my life, and my divine purpose. Please clearly guide me so I can fully open my heart to every experience. Okay, yeah, so let's get some messages from them, some shadow oracles of what they would say to you. Now remember, this is general. Not all of these are going to resonate. But what would this nice little narcissist say to you? He'll be like, it's all your fault. I need to focus on my healing. Sure they would. And actually, that's what you both need to do. And they really do need to heal this narcissistic behavior. So that's right, Spirit. Good job. We are not right for each other. So yeah, there's that lack of responsibility. It's like, we're just not right for each other. They may have told you that like in the end. Sorry, guys. I'm just kind of get him off the table. And gently but slowly. Okay. Yeah, we are not right for each other. I wondered how far this would go. Yeah, they wondered how far your friendship or relationship would go. They tried to push you like into like how far they could take it with you to be, you know, just like a shitty person before you would probably be like, oh my God, they're a shitty person. You know what I mean? Maybe they thought that you'd always be around and you'd always put up with it and you'd always just keep coming back because you're so loving and because, you know, maybe the connection seemed very, very intense at first, you know, and for those of you, you know, I think they really do. They think they just talk a lot of nonsense out of their mouths. That's horrible. So yeah, I'm so sorry. So like, if you thought you could trust this person, you can't. Yeah, 1000%. Okay. Yeah. Meow. Okay, having fun, trying to fit in, being playful, modeling after others, being whimsical and free-spirited. They may have cats. This is also them modeling you. They're trying to figure you out, so they're like studying you to see what you like, to see what they can, what their in is, how they can take advantage of you. They want to try and like fit in, so they kind of like model themselves after like what is, they think is socially acceptable. Ooh, goodness. Okay. So this definitely could have been someone you were married to. Who have the groom here, and this could actually be someone you're actually married to. I'm sorry if that's the case, but all right. So we have husband, partner, interested in a commitment or advancement, love of a lifetime, wedding or event. So you could have met like a guy that you almost, like I'm getting for some of you, you almost married somebody and then you like dodged a bullet. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Okay. And they have like this take a chance here. So maybe the groom, like your best friends, whatever, like you were like, is this person? Yes. And they probably tried to take a chance and like hit on you. For some of you, I'm feeling like it's a friend that tried to hit on you and take a chance and you were like, no. And this is why. This is why. Yeah. Kicking it. In control, talented, driven, kicking bad habits, trying to score, team player, and accomplishing goals. So yeah, they may have just been trying to score. They acted like they were taking a big, you know, like a big chance. Man, I still get like, you guys might be married to this person. I really get that strongly, or you were. Yeah, they may have liked soccer as well. They could have had like a gambling issue here, especially with the dice, excuse me. And they could have like gone to Vegas and like cheated. It was like a one-time thing, and like came back and told you about it, and then they were like kicking it with this person, or like they just said, oh, we're just kicking it. He, she, whatever, they, them, just a friend, whatever, all that, and it was complete nonsense. Yeah. And they were probably like, oh, whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. And I just thought like they would take a chance on you. You guys would just kick it. And maybe they had their sights to like, they thought like maybe you wanted like a husband or something like that. Like I'm getting like gold digger here with, I don't know why, but I'm so getting that with the Queen of Pentacles. I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to like insult anybody, you know, through their astrological sign or anything. But I'm just getting for this personality, specifically, that there's a little bit of gold digging. There's a little bit of, that's what that narcissism is. It's like, what can I get from you? What will you give me? Type of vibe. And it's very uncomfortable. So I'm so sorry that, but I think for a lot of you, you kind of knew this was coming from this reading. So, all right, guys. You can watch a better one of these. I know they've been kind of like heavy, but the next one I'm going to put out is going to be what they love about you. So we're going to go down the rabbit hole and get to into our own little semi-narcissist behavior and find out what people love about you. So let's do that next. So I highly recommend that. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like personal reading, the link is in the description box below, and it will take you to, you can either email me or take you to Facebook. You can also follow me on Facebook or Instagram. If this pile didn't resonate, you can always pick a different pile. And I think that's it. All right, thank you guys. See you for the next Pick a Card reading. Take care. Okay, so if you chose pile number 4, let's find out if your person is an empath or if they are a narcissist. Okay, so we have the card Compassion here, which right on it talks about empathy, simpatico, kindness. Simpatico is like being in sync with somebody or just being in flow, things going well. So that's a really good sign, you know, so far to kind of, you know, see who we're dealing with. So, but we're going to unpack it. We're going to unpack this person a little bit more, go a little bit deeper. So thank you so much for watching my channel, for subscribing, commenting, liking, sharing, for your personal readings. You are amazing. So thank you so much for that. I really, really appreciate that, the support so far. You guys are just amazing. We have reached 3,000 subscribers, and that is so amazing. So thank you guys so much for that, for the help, for that. For your kindness, for your love, for your empathy, for your compassion. So, all right. So, this could be you or this could be your person. So we're going to find out exactly who that represents here, because it could be that they're drawn to you for like the good God, empath narcissist paradigm. So that could very easily happen. One or the other. So it could be you that they're drawn to because you're probably an empath. So, but we'll just make sure. So let's see. Are they a narcissist or an empath? Do some tarot. Ooh, terrible shuffle. We'll do some tarot with some terrible shuffling. I'm a little tired, so I'm so sorry, guys. Just bear with me. All right. So are they a... This one won't take the others. Okay, are they an empath or a narcissist? Nice. Okay. Oh my goodness, so many people involved here. Okay, so you could be asking about multiple people. Okay, so this is a very, very, very deep connection. So you probably feel that way with this person. Or you feel like a soulmate tied to them in some way. You're just wondering, you know, maybe they display some narcissistic tendencies. or empathic tendencies, and you were just kind of making sure. So we have the Star here next to the Strength card. Two major arcana, very, very significant here. So yeah, you're important to your person. Your person may see you as important. Either one of you could be in the spotlight in some way when it comes to work or finances or your job. They may see you as kind of like more benevolent or more financially stable or able to kind of give money to people. It's either you or your person. They may be very involved in like a business situation. They could also be in a relationship with someone else, like they could be married or have a family. I am seeing family commitments here, possibly. But this is, if they're not, and you know they're not, then this is like the 10 of Cups. Like, this is what you bring them. This is what your relationship is like. There is a lot of compassion here. There's a lot of love. They're able to kind of give to those that are less fortunate than them in this card. That's exactly what it shows. Some cards are different with the Six of Pentacles. Some cards kind of show like an equal give and take. This card right here is actually just showing one person kind of delving out money to people who look less fortunate than them in the card. So, you know, they're wearing this like orange robe and things like that. They may be involved in like the church, or their family's involved in the church somehow, some way. They are very, like, they could be a Libra. They do work on being balanced in the material world, or providing some type of, I still get like I get them providing something and them being paid for it too. So this is two different things. It could be very charitable. So some of the money that they provide for some of their goods or the things that they do charity work as well, or they are very magnanimous with their friends and family, with everybody around them. It's not just that, it's just anybody, pretty much. They may have had to move away from you because we have the Queen of Pentacles here, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy coming through. So next to the 10 of Wands, which is a lot of responsibilities. This person may see that you either have a lot of responsibilities or they have a lot of responsibilities in the material world with the Queen of Pentacles. So they take them very seriously. Queen of Pentacles is all about usually like keeping things in order, having a schedule, maintaining the home, gardening, you know, because that's all the earth signs, and they're very, very... Okay, so I'm very, very sorry. My camera ran out of space. So what I was saying about the Queen of Pentacles is that this person may have had to move for a different job or for their family. I do see heavy movement here with the Six of Swords. They do, they take care of the home. They're very good at gardening. Earth signs are very good at making things grow, helping things grow, cultivating the earth. So they can have some type of profession that allows them to be, they either move to, so they can make more money, or add more money in, so that they could be more charitable, like to their friends, their family, their children, etc. That could be exactly who they're, it's kind of like giving you guys a background history on this person. This person could be involved or married to a King of Swords energy here. We have Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini here. But this is also possibly just, you could have memories of, like, about your situation if you're not together with the Six of Cups reversed. These memories kind of, this person kind of like holds them in. They may make them very sad from time to time to think of you if you guys are in some type of separation. Some of you are actually married to this person, or in a commitment, or in a relationship with them. They may have, your person may also have some really not so good memories of their paternal, like whoever influenced them that was masculine, or identified as a masculine energy. Their childhood wasn't so good. Because look at the Six of Cups. That's usually upright. It's about like compassion, kindness, reconciliation. It's about like childhood sweethearts, meeting, enjoying love, making memories is what it is. And it could also be friends making memories. It doesn't have to be like a love situation, but it's about emotional. It's with emotions. So this person gets very caught up in their emotions. Maybe somebody told them that they had to control their emotions when they were younger, and it could have been a father figure that was very controlling. King of Swords can be that. King of Swords is very logical, very wise. They, when they know when to use their words and when to act, because it is an air. It is air, so the air, is, can be real, chill and whatever, just kind of breezy, and then it can be really, really windy. So that's kind of that energy. This person may have blown like hot and cold in their past. They may have wanted to move away from their childhood home or away from these memories because they hurt them so badly. So they may have some childhood traumas that they're still trying to work through and to heal with the Star and the Strength card. They're trying to show a lot of strength. This is what they're showing to the external world. They may be quite a private person though, by nature. They may not like a lot of people to know anything about what they're doing, what they're up to. They may like to do this in just private, like they're not out there trying to make a big show of being charitable or generous. That's definitely a good sign. That's definitely an empathic sign. You have 666, which is also about like the Six of Cups, Six of Swords, and Six of Pentacles. You have like almost the whole entire setup of the tarot there. You're just missing like the Six of Wands, okay? With this person, if you had to move with your person a lot, or you had to travel around with them, maybe that's what like put a lot of strain on your relationship, and that could have caused them to be more. They could try to like be shutting down from something. It could be the state of the world currently as well that's kind of impacting everyone. So, okay, so very interesting. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Oh, we went there. Yes, this is where I'm going. We're looking for Narcissist or Empath. So far, I'm seeing very empathic person, but yet very grounded. The Earth signs are very grounded here. So a lot of energy spent in the material world, cultivating things that are out in the public that people see. I'm getting that very strongly for your person with the Star card. Okay, interesting, very cool. Okay, wow, this is really good energy. So, the card that sticks out to me the most is just the one that's reversed, obviously. It is the Fool energy here in this deck. The shadow attribute says, using humor to wound rather than liberate. Denial of your emotional truth. Yeah, this is exactly that energy I get with the King of Swords and the Six of Cups reversed. Trying to deny some emotional truth, which may be stunting some of their emotional maturity or their emotional growth. So that could be what they kind of display some traits from. Maybe they were raised by very narcissistic parents or around a lot of narcissistic people or those that fell high on the spectrum. Remember, it is a spectrum. So think of it as like a number line. Okay. Everybody falls in like the 4 to 5 area. Usually that's like the lower and lower. Mid-range, like 6, 7, 8 is kind of high, and then of course 10 would be, really like malignant. So we have the Teacher here. So the light attribute, ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. So your person has the ability to do that. So they may be very good at communication. There's a lot of Mercurian energy here, which is about communication, which is Gemini, heavy Gemini. So they may be a teacher or want to be a teacher, or that was one of their professions, like that they were drawn to because they have the ability to spread knowledge, anything that they've experienced, like skills that they have and all their wisdom onto the collective or to help others. So they have this magnanimous energy with the Six of Pentacles, and that's exactly kind of what I feel. And these people may look up to them to kind of guide them, to teach them how to get to their emotional fulfillment here. Okay, interesting. With that Strength card, yeah, like I was saying, like very strong soulmate connection with this person. You may feel that very, very deeply here, especially with the Star. So the Child Divine. So it says innocence, purity, and redemption suggests a special connection with the divine. So this person absolutely is connected to the divine, whether they know it or not. They are a child of the divine. We are all gods and goddesses, the way that I see it, the way that they communicate it to me. Because if like it says, God created man in his or her, them's I, then we are already gods. We're just human. We're infallible. We make mistakes, but you know, we're being encouraged to rise above those, to embrace enlightenment, to embrace the divine path, the divine in us. So whether this person knows this or not, I'm hoping that they do. You know, they have a type of innocence, of purity. They are working through a lot of past life karma in this life as well. I feel like, that's on the bottom of the deck, I swear, because there's just like some, let me keep going. The Chariot. Okay, I'm going to keep going. As I said, going. The Chariot. Yeah, going. There's travel involved here. They may have gotten a new car, a new job, and had to move away, or they do have to move away for some reason, to kind of either be closer to family. That could be it too, to be closer to something more financially stable, or to like a new job. We have Prince here. So it says romantic charm and potential for power. So this person has a lot of power, a lot of charm. They could charm the bees out of the tree is what I'm getting. They could be very young. You could see them. They could be like a little bit like younger, and you're like, man, are they going to grow up to be a narcissist? And maybe that's exactly what one of you was thinking about your own child. Was like, man, is my child going to be all right? And yes, your child seems to be just fine. They know how cute they are. Don't get me wrong. Your person has that romantic charm, okay? And they know how to kind of, you know, and they're just innocent in that way. So they may be very young or have a young or youthful spirit with the Prince energy here. I'm getting like they like adventures possibly, but they may hold those desires back based on their position in like their community, whatever that setting is. But they have a very young heart. Okay, so they're coming up very beautifully here. So far, no, I do not see. Gosh, Zelda, I ran over him. My dog's like, oh, I'm just gonna walk in. You cool? You cool? Oh goodness. Okay, so yeah, let's see here. So I'm getting good vibes, real good vibes. So this is so positive. So glad. So let's see. Yeah, something to do with communication. You may not be in communication with this person. Okay, or maybe they have a major in communication, education. Maybe this is what they do. Maybe they have to communicate a lot with customers or with clients, something like that. Okay, so is this person a narcissist or an empath? Okay, interesting. I have boat. Okay, so like I was saying with this movement, you have a boat here. You have two boats. That's very interesting. So your person may have actually had to cross some water, or they like to kayak, or something to do with boats. There's something to do with possibly like some closure within like this person. Maybe you needed some closure from them. Maybe you're waiting for them to come back to give you some type of closure, some acknowledgement, some type of understanding about your place in their life. Things could have gotten just really rough for them, and they had to move away. They could have moved away from home suddenly. But this is kind of about moving on to calmer waters, and it does look like calmer waters. So they want to move their family or themselves into a place where they are able to take care of themselves, take care of others, be charitable, loving, and magnanimous, and also cultivate a family or an environment, like a soul family is what I'm getting with the 10 of Cups. So they want that. They deeply want that. They've been trying to kind of, sometimes this happens, and this could be what's wrong, you know, what could be wrong with your person as far as like why their childhood wound is here, okay? I'm getting that for some of you, you have, like, there's different types of, like there's fearful avoidant, there's anxious avoidant, there's different types of, I can't remember what they're referred to right now because it's just blank, but it's coping mechanisms that we've learned over time, basically, in like some of a synthesis of it to kind of like help ourselves heal, to sometimes help us heal, or things we need to heal. But they're also like the way that we approach relationships. Yeah, so your person kind of feels, how do they feel? They feel like they had to move on. They feel like they had to go in a new direction, if that was the case. And if it was away from you, don't think that it didn't hurt them. It did. They do care. There's compassion here. They may just be very, very easily keep it under wraps because they could be a very fearful, avoidant person. They could have a little bit of anxiety too. I am getting that a little bit here. So they may suffer from anxiety. Okay, so we have the snake. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, and the other woman. Okay, so this could be somebody around them, like another person. I am getting that strongly, so it's possibly the people around them. There could be some malicious people. There could be somebody that they're married to, especially if it's an earth sign. I am getting that heavily here, that earth sign has a lot of control in the relationship and may have been like, okay, well, this is, if you're asking about a feminine, they're like, okay, well, things are getting too hard or there's too many responsibilities. Here, I feel overwhelmed. I need to figure out a way to kind of move into calmer waters. This doesn't have to be an actual like trip or vacation, but that could be what they're doing is they're going on vacation, they're taking trips. But there could be somebody who's around who doesn't either like you or your person. So there's malicious energy that tries to kind of rile your person up is what I'm getting. Somebody who could have broken their heart, so they were heartbroken about this. So they have, you know, like I was saying, like if somebody moved away from you or you had to move away from them, you're deeply hurt. You don't like the separation. It hurts very badly. There is a breakup here. This person may feel very, very lost, okay, without you. They are grieving and mourning something, some type of loss, some type of emotional loss here with that Six of Cups. So it's going to be different stories for all of you, but you're going to know a little bit which one fits for you and for your person. So I have self-indulgence, focus on self-work, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. Okay, so this is what your person may be going through. When people are going through shadow work, it is very easily to mistake some of the things that they react to or how they're triggered or some of the things that they say or do as being more narcissistic. It's because it's like a fight or flight. Okay, so as soon as you activate some type of knowledge within anybody, with your words, with your actions, with events, there's like for every action there is a reaction. And so it was like Newton, right? Newtonian theory. And so that's exactly what I'm kind of feeling like here is that they may have, there may have been a little tit for tat. There may have been a little fighting. There may have been a little words that were exchanged. There could have been somebody like I'm getting even blocked on Facebook or other apps or things like that possibly, and that probably hurt you or hurt them. And so, yeah, they really had to do some shadow work and self-appreciation and take care of themselves, which some people will say, you know, well, that's selfish if you take care of yourself over others. That is not true at all. That is the opposite of that. And that is gaslighting. Okay. So first of all, that is not a true thing. And second of all, it's gaslighting anybody who has a different, in a way, gaslighting them into thinking that they can't take care of themselves because people will make them feel bad for it. That is gaslighting. Okay. So whether people know they're doing it or not, it's also manipulative. So they could be around a lot of manipulative people. And so they kind of, they may have that, like, you may get tipped off and be like, God, man, they're really, you know, sound very arrogant, or They're very controlling, they're a very manipulative person. So, you know, are they, you know, like, you're just like, are they? Okay, so what would they say to you? What would this person say to you? Especially if you're in no communication, I feel like you need to hear this. I need to focus on my healing. So this person is trying to do that right now. They're trying to heal, trying to focus on those things. They're trying to move on to calmer waters to do those things. With the star here, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that would confirm it. I scared myself that day. So there could have been some type of very big thing that happened between you two. I don't know what it is exactly. It's going to be different for some of you. I'm surprised I don't have the Tower here. So this person is saying, like, you know what, I'm not really sure, like, that I did or said the right thing that day. I even scared myself. So if they abruptly, you know, let's see, what is this, a narcissist or empath? Okay, so this could be somebody you're married to or somebody you were married to. You have husband, partner, commitment, love of a lifetime, wedding or event. Okay. All right, and then of course I feel very heavy energy of like family here. Then we have secrecy, an affair, hiding something, just use discretion, surprise, collaborate, protecting, denying, risk. Ooh, okay, so your person could have been keeping secrets about somebody else or another relationship. Here we have an affair or hiding something. So you're going to know what possibly that was some deception there. So that's possibly why some of this energy is here, because it's very kind of aggressive energy saying like, look, like, this is how I feel. This is what I got to do. There's a no nonsense type of way in your person's like way of communicating. So it's just very direct and to the point, especially with the King of Swords. They don't mess around. You know, they are very direct. They are to the point. Bold move. So making things happen, an invitation, being proactive and taking steps, gift for someone or yourself. So maybe that was the bold move, is like there were gifts exchanged. This person maybe gave you something very expensive is what I'm getting. Made with love, a gift from the heart, sentimental, an offering or contribution, try new things, being there and support. Okay, so they do love you. They do support you. There is compassion here. There is empathy. There is, they are, you know, some type of there is some type of deep connection with you. Maybe this is what makes somebody else jealous. This is why you have the snake here. So somebody else could be heartbroken because you're already married to somebody that they want to be married to, or they loved, or there's like some type of past life connection here with the sixes here. Made with love. Yeah, so they definitely like giving you gifts, or they like to see you happy. They may have tried new things with you. They'll be very supportive, or are very supportive and very loving. Okay. Who's walking who? Control, power issues is exactly what I was saying. Resistant, unenthusiastic, being led on, getting pulled or overwhelmed. So you could have been led on by this person. They could have given you gifts and maybe talked about marriage or having a partnership, a commitment, and maybe they were committed elsewhere, or there was some type of third party, or there was just some type of interference here is what I'm getting, or somebody really has some control issues and power issues, and this is what sabotages their relationships. This is what I was saying, that childhood wound, like sabotage relationships with this King of Swords and that Six of Cups. Because they don't know how to control their emotions. Okay, I am very much getting that. Okay, so hello, yeah, you could have like, it could have been like, hello, like when you were talking to them, when you guys were discussing this, or when this happened, you were just like, are you seeing me? Are you even here? Yeah, so this is a person who you may find to be very distant, distracted, or detached. Doesn't mean that they're a narcissist though. Just does mean that they definitely have distractions in the material world. That are kind of keeping them kind of bound or stuck. And if they felt that it got too bad, they had to move on, move somewhere, travel somewhere, go somewhere. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so let's see the spirits of light and darkness. Let's see what their, what some of their personality traits are. Spirit of time, illusion, and endless waiting. So this person could endlessly be like thinking of ways to get you back. They may want to give you like gifts and things. Yeah, okay. This makes a lot of sense. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, like I said, this person could be, you could be committed to them already. We have the Spirit of the Ring, contract, promise, or commitment, or they could be committed to someone else. Okay. So they could be waiting for someone or something with this Spirit of Time. They could be kind of stuck in time, stuck in the past. Here is also what I'm getting. So maybe not able to fully move on from the situation. I don't feel like either one of you has moved on. If this is like a childhood friend or like a love interest or somebody that maybe you were married to or are married to, I do feel like that there was definitely some contracts or promises that could have been they were unfulfilled, or there was some type of interference, because we have this gossip, rivals, and posse with the Spirit of the Flocks. These are geese, which is weird because the other day I was driving and I had gotten like under the bridge, which is like kind of like getting me into the town where I work. And I like go under the bridge and I see this goose, and I'm not even kidding you. It either looked like it was flying backwards, or it wasn't at all, and I just didn't see correctly. But it was very odd because I have never heard that there. I was like, is that even a real thing? And then I asked, I think it was Siri or Alexa, and somehow the information came through as true. And I don't know if they're just messing with me, like it was a joke, like, like, ha ha. Because I looked it up and it was just saying the only bird that flies backwards is a hummingbird. But then I found something else that talks about prophecies and talks about birds flying backward, geese flying backwards specifically. So I'm apt to believe what I saw, because I don't think I mistook it, but there's also this unrealistic and delusions. Things are not as they seem. So, yeah, I am seeing that. Things are not as they seem, not as they appear. Okay, so there's something about this person that they're not quite as they seem. They may be a little unrealistic, a little delusional at times, or that's the way that, like, you see them. Yeah, or they could have some unrealistic ideas about what commitment involves. These people around them could also be making them not see things clearly, like on purpose, kind of keeping them stuck in some way. Yeah, because I do see that with the gossip, rivals, and posse, and then the Spirit of the Pegasus. While that's a beautiful card, and that's beautiful in its own right. They kind of talk about like maybe this person being somebody wants your person, or there's gossip and there's rivals and there's like a clique of people. I'm feeling as well. We have Spirit of the Book, new chapter, development, and unfinished business. You have unfinished business with this person. Okay, 6 of Swords here. When anybody's moving on for even just like a spiritual path, a journey, and things like that, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're like moving away or traveling. Or vacationing or whatever. This person could have actually moved, though. I do feel that very strongly, so everybody's going to see it differently. Could just be moving along their spiritual path. But they do want a new chapter with you, a new development. There is unfinished business. They do miss you as a friend for sure. They miss like the times where you would use humor. They sometimes see that like the defense mechanism here is to use humor to wound others, to like bring them down, to try and like cut them down to their level, which is not okay, obviously. But that is possibly one of the traits of your person that they need to work on. One of the shadow sides is to work on why you're wounding others, behaviors that are being mirrored back at you, or people expressing to you that things are not, this is not okay, this behavior is not okay, and here's why. Because they could be liberated from this. They need to liberate themselves. They need to stop denying their emotional truth about something. They may be denying their emotions about you and how deep this connection is. I do feel that here, because somehow they're waiting for you. They're waiting for you to come back. They're waiting for you to come to calmer waters with them and have like this beautiful family life. For some of you, that's exactly it as well. They do have a little bit of they have business strategy here. We've got sly, cunning, and strategy. So they may be sly, maybe a little cunning. They have that Spirit of the Fox who kind of slinks around, to get the chickens in the coop or whatnot, rile them all up, looking for dinner, looking for, looking for like drama is what I'm getting. So yeah, they could be surrounded by drama. They could be very dramatic at times with that child divine. Although this child is like opening their arms and running for the camera and, you know, being an innocent person, this could get them hurt. Okay, so they may have to protect their energy or protect something. They could be trying to protect your connection because we have the spirit of the ring here. This contract, this promise. You guys may have made past life commitments and contracts in another life, and you know that, like with the star and the strength card here. So that could definitely be something for some of you that you have confirmed, that would confirm like, hey, yes, this is like a strong connection. This is like past life. You guys have probably done this before. You have some type of commitment. Maybe you were married in a past life. Okay, you have unfinished business in this lifetime as well. It's the challenge is to see beyond the unrealistic and the delusions of the external and sometimes what we incorporate internally. So it's really identifying those patterns too for your person, identifying past life patterns. We have Pisces, so this could be heavily be a Pisces that you're asking about. We have Libra. Could be like a work situation here. Virgo, like a family business could be involved. So I'm feeling that with like a masculine, feminine energy. So this could be something your person's expected to kind of take on. We have Taurus. Okay. And Virgo. Did I not say Virgo? I'm so sorry if I didn't say Virgo. We've got double Capricorn here. And we have Cancer. Yeah, remember we had the Chariot at the bottom of the deck, so that would make perfect sense. That Cancerian energy of movement. We could have gotten a new car as well. Leo. So if you're kind of wondering, this is kind of like the sneak peek into what they're doing. What you doing while you're being an empath? Okay, all right. Well, this is good energy though, Leo for sure. So there's that Strength card. Leo is associated with the Strength card. More Cancerian energy. Okay, Cancerians are very much connected to the home. They're very good cooks. Gemini. Gemini's that communication I was talking about earlier. A lot of air. Heavy emphasis on like your conversations that you've had with this person. Leo. Maybe sometimes when you have conversations with your person, you're like, oh my gosh, this person is very narcissistic, because Leos tend to be leaders and they tend to have big egos. You know, I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying for real stuff. We have Aquarius here. So there's that other air. So heavy air. But yeah, but they tend to kind of display those characteristics, and people can easily mistake them for that, being fire. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. And then we have more Virgo. Okay, so we have a good mix here of like earth and water and a little bit of fire. So yeah, this could be in their chart as well, so keep that in mind. All right, so let's see. Let's do a few more cards and we'll wrap it up. Let's see some of the traits that your person struggles with. What are some traits that your person struggles with? Yeah, so far they are an empath. They're absolutely an empath. I don't see heavy narcissism, so that is good. Always a plus. Okay, we have bad motives. Using you. They only need you when they need something. Okay, so this could be where some of this earth energy comes in. So for some of you, they just are using you for maybe material possessions or for sex or for literally money. I'm seeing money real heavy. Manipulation. They twist the facts by altering reality with lies or misstatements in order to confuse you. Yes, that is gaslighting. That's what we talked about. This is definitely that person having some mild traits of that. And it comes from their past. It really does. That may have been used against them, and they may think, oh, that's how relationships work. That's not. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Arrogant narcissist. So this could be one of the so I have to say, I know I said very much an empathic person, but I'm telling you they could be attached to you because you are the empath. So just know that I could be reading the energy backwards. Because we have arrogant narcissists constantly seeking attention and act as if they are superior. This is their bad traits, but they're not like a full-on, so I'm telling you, they're not a full-on, just because we got this card, they're not a full-on narcissist, not full-blown. They very much seek attention. That, like I said about Leos, they like the attention on them. They're very kind of attention needy sign, and it comes from a lot of them just not able to kind of what is it called? It's like to see, to self-reflect. There's something about it. They're not able. They're insecure. Thank you. Oh my gosh, can't even get there. So, and that could be just an insecurity within your person. So they're constantly seeking attention. So this is exactly why you'd be like, yeah, they have narcissistic traits. So is this person like a full out malignant narcissist, like out to just like use you, manipulate you, and hurt you? I would say that the majority of the narcissists or the narcissism that falls kind of heavy, I'm going to say this is like a mid on the spectrum. So probably a little bit more than you, and you notice that. You see it, okay? So yes, okay, for some of you that is true. Cheating, fetish craving there, about having their one specific fetish sexual act. So they could have a fetish that they go, you know, get fulfilled somewhere. That is definitely that cheat. They may be, like it said, cheater here with secrecy. They may be cheating. And in the past, that's maybe what happened. Maybe they cheated and got another woman pregnant and had to like move in order to kind of like raise the baby or be in her family. So they had like more support, more money, more material goods to kind of help them do that. So that could have happened to you. And if that did, I can see what this big major shift was. And so yes, they do have some narcissistic traits. Are they as bad as one of the other piles? Not by a long shot. So, but they definitely struggle with some type of manipulation, middle underlying constant attention seeking, which isn't like horrible, but it's also kind of just like, you know, anybody who's seeking attention, you can automatically say, you know, from a psychological perspective, like, insecurities are just shining through, because those that are very secure in themselves and who they are, they don't have to constantly seek that. Although we do, you know, need to be seen. So this person may not have been seen in their childhood, and this is exactly what happened. Their parents either were too busy with money and taking care of things and all the responsibilities they had, maybe single parenting, and your person was just like not given the love and attention they should have been given. So that's how they don't understand how to give it to you. So just know if that's the case, that's why. Not excusing it, just saying. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so glad to have you on my channel. I hope that it resonated. If you'd like a personal reading, the link is down below. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram. If this pile does not resonate, you can definitely pick a different pile. That does happen, so I apologize, but I hope that you find one that works. All right, I'll see you for the next Puckett card reading. Take care.